Hello, Baked Bean Youth Theatre. It's Lottie here in the corner. And I thought I'd make a little video today explaining to you guys all about the Kraken. Because as you know, we have a Kraken in our piece. And I just wanted to make sure you all knew what one of those was. So this is a little video explaining to you about what a Kraken is and why the pirates are so scared of him. So question one, what is a Kraken? A Kraken is a myth. So it's a legend, it's not true. It's an ancient, scary legend that sailors would tell to each other about a giant sea monster called the Kraken that would, as Captain Cadabric says in our show, swallow ships whole. So as you can see from the picture, well, from the drawing there, they believe that the Kraken would come up from the depths of the sea and eat the pirates, or the ships, and everyone on them. What do they look like? Well, first of all, Krakens are not real. They are a legend, but in the legend, they tend to look like a giant squid. So this is a squid, this picture here, and squids are real. They did exist, but that's what sailors believe the Kraken looks like. It's a giant version of one of those. So in our show, when that noise happens and the stage goes dark and the pirates and mermaids all look up and panic, I want you to imagine that you think you can see a giant one of these. So legends of the Kraken have been around for hundreds of years, and I'd like to take this moment to read you guys a poem written by Alfred Tennyson in 1830. So a long time ago, nearly 200 years ago. And I want you to also look at these drawings that people did of the Krakens. These drawings are all from the 1800s as well. And just I want you to imagine this Kraken as I read you the poem. Below the thunders of the upper deep, far beneath in the abysmal sea, his ancient dreamless, uninvaded sleep, the Kraken sleepeth. Faintest sunlights flee, about his shadowy sides above him swell huge sponges of millennial growth and height, and far away into the sickly light. From many a wondrous grot and secret cell, unnumbered and enormous polypi, winnow with giant arms the slumbering green, there hath he lain for ages and will lie, battening upon huge sea worms in his sleep, until the later fire shall heat the deep. Then once by man and angels to be seen, in roaring he shall rise on the surface and die. Ooh, so a very dark poem about the Kraken in the depths of the sea there. Now, some of you might have heard of the Kraken, and that's because it is a very popular legend. So it's in books, such as 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It's in a lot of comic books because they make really awesome monsters and they're really cool to fight. And most famously, I think there's a Kraken in Pirates of the Caribbean. So, why are pirates so scared of the Kraken? And I'm going to turn now to a clip from Pirates of the Caribbean to explain why the pirates are so scared of the Kraken.
There's a beast does the bidding of Davy Jones. A fearsome creature with giant tentacles that'll suction your face clean off and drag an entire ship down to the crashing darkness. The Kraken. Say the stench of its breath is imagine the last thing you know on God's green earth is the roar of the Kraken and the reeking odor of 1,000 rotting corpses. If you believe such things.
So that's why the pirates might be so scared of the Kraken, because it's an ancient legend that they've all heard. And so I want you to really capture that in your performance when we see the Kraken go across the stage. Next question. Is there really a Kraken in the sea? No, it's a legend, it's a myth, so it's just a story. So every time you go swimming in the sea, you don't have to worry about the Kraken. Also, is the Kraken real in our play? Can you remember what the pirates and mummies discover that he's actually made out of? So have a think about that as well. There's no such thing as a kraken, even in our play. It turns out to be something else. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you now know a little bit more about the kraken, and maybe you can think about how your character might respond when they think there's a kraken circling above them. I hope you learned something from this video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all later. Bye for now.